Hey, I'm Matt Woods, and all eyes are on me because I tuck my jeans into my cowboy boots. Did you get it? This is a song called Nervous. Yeah. Press you on against the ground and reunite me with the love I banished. It's only blood as thick as love is so clear. But mine's been shaking ever since I got here. It's only you. What's wrong with me? What am I nervous? Why can I breathe? If I belong, pressed against your cheek, oh, why am I nervous? Why can I speak? We keep coming up from the ashes. Nothing else matters. I'm seizing up as I stagger. It's only blood as thick as love is so clear. Oh, mine's shaking ever since I got here. It's only you. What's wrong with me? Why am I nervous? What can I bring? If I belong, pressed against your cheek, what am I nervous? Why can I speak? Oh, please don't leave. What am I? Please don't leave. What am I? It's only you. What's wrong with me? Why am I nervous? Why can't I breathe? And I'm made of stone, and it panics me when we resurface. You won't love me. Well, maybe you'll find out. I have wished this since I felt your lips for the first time. We were alone, and I'm always alone. And you must carry on, chasing the sun and leave us in the distance. And I will curse myself a second time for saying it in whispers. It's only you. What's wrong with me? Why am I nervous? Why can I breathe? If I belong, pressed against your cheek, why am I nervous? Why can I speak? Cool. Thank you very much. Cheers. I could just do the entire history of my love life. But like 90% of the songs are written about one of them. So I don't really want the rest of them to know which one the one is, you know? Let's not talk about it.
the first time that I was on a sort of date, it was me and my best friend, and I guess we were 13 or 14 out with these two girls. This is a horrendous story. And so we'd bought, I bought some donuts and some soda, and then we were sat down in a Cafe Nero. Do you have those? Cafe Nero? And then, so I was sat in there and I'm showing off to these girls because I wanted to make them laugh. So I decided to eat an entire donut in one go. And I got the whole thing in my mouth and they're laughing, so I'm like, I'm so good at girls. And then I just like tried to swallow it and it got stuck in my throat. Genuinely, I might have to put the coffee down for this. And then it got stuck in my throat. So then I'm like, oh fuck, but they're still laughing, so I can't communicate that it's stuck in my throat anyway because I couldn't speak, but also like, this is working. So then I was like, I know, I'll just get the Fanta, and I tried to swallow it down with Fanta, which the Fanta then, this thing's genuinely like blocked my throat, so now the Fanta's gone up into my nose. So now my mouth and my nose are full of Fanta, I can't breathe, and I'm like, oh fuck, this is how I die. And so then, survival instinct is a weird thing, so I decided to stand on my chair to present to the rest of the cafe that I was dying. But my friend's looking, I remember this, he's looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? You're messing this up. Why you stood on a chair? And they've sort of stopped laughing by this point. And then I realized the only thing I can do is reach down, pull the donut out of my throat. So then, but while the entire cafe is watching, and it all comes out, just on the floor, and I'm still stood on the chair. And I think we should go home now. How do you get over a breakup? I mean, so this is genuinely making music, to just become an artist, step one, and then write songs about your feelings, and then I think you never get over it. And then every time you play a gig, you get to sing those songs and relive all the sadness that you felt right at the beginning of a breakup. And then eventually, then you die. What do you want to know about next? I'm not Australian, because I keep on getting accused of that in America. Actually from the UK. I make music of sorts. It's like, again, it's hard to explain, but I get asked enough. I like to think of it as always sad and occasionally sexy. I really love poetry there's a lady called Rupi Kaur. There's another one whose name I would hate to try and pronounce, but these people making 2 or 3 lines of poetry that just absolutely like hit you in the feels. So there was the Ain't No UCP, which was, I guess, a year ago. It was when I had like no clue about what I was doing, but I was finding my way. And then there was the Reconnection EP, which sort of got tied up just recently, which is when I had slightly more of a clue. I am working really hard to have a sort of an album-sized amount of music to be ready to go sort of by the end of, or towards the end of next year. Hey, I'm Matt Woods and you're tuned into Ones to Watch.